Hello and welcome back to another NVR video. Marcus here. In today's quick look, we thrust into a cybernetic future where you become an elite X-Force soldier equipped with several weapons, your wit, an electric whip, and psychokinetic powers. You, along with your teammates, are charged with taking out biological enhanced soldiers and cybernetic abominations, all in efforts to stop the plan of destruction by the evil Dominion's Teratoma in an action bullet hell shooter, Mortal Blitz. Developed and published by Skonec Entertainment, Mortal Blitz can be purchased on Steam, the Oculus Store, and the PlayStation Network for $24.99 USD. To me, this looks like a combination of Time Crisis and Gears of War. Either way, I can't wait to get my psychokinetic powers on. Let's do this. Okay, so here we are in pretty much the headquarters, the base of Mortal Blitz. What you can see is a lot of information. And this quick look video is actually taking place after I completed the tutorial mission, because I didn't want to waste your time with that stuff. So what I could go into real quick are the options. In the options, you have numerous things you could check on, a lot of sound settings. You could adjust the orientation of your controller, which you do when you first log into the game. Since mine is already set up, I'm going to bypass that. You can turn subtitles on and off. I prefer to keep them off because I think subtitles actually breaks immersion for me. Then we have the game difficulty. I haven't played really none of the missions except the first two, so I'm still on a novice. And then we have this high-end GPU features, which I'm not sure what it does, but I have it ticked on right there. Then we got help and credits. If we move on over, we got the mission screen, which is what we were just looking at. And we have the customizing screen where you get weapons, and as you upgrade your weapons, you could unlock different skins or default weapons, different weapon types, and like, I guess, equipment, accessories for your weapons as you go on, because you got weapons and you have custom. You got suits and stuff like that that you can change up, which I think is pretty good. The game is doing really good at that. And on top of all that, graphically, the game looks really good. I like how they got the aesthetics of the other characters. They look really well made. You got the ships in the background. Graphically, the game just looks really good. Moving over from that, we got training. In the training missions, pretty much what you do is you warp to a training area that's very reminiscent of raw data. I don't know if you played raw data, but the training area feels a lot like raw data. And pretty much what you do is you get to test your shooting abilities. So they give you your targets. You got friends, you got hard targets, and you got normal targets. And then you could choose which level you on. I played it several times earlier, but I'll give you a quick run of level 1.
Model begins in 3, 2, 1. Start.
And there you go. The game is actually really simple, and these training missions keep doing the same thing. They just present harder and harder targets. And I'll let you know how the actual weapons work here real shortly. So let's get up out of here. Yes, let's leave the briefing room. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bypass the warm-up. I'm going to bypass the first encounter. And I'm going to bypass the first mission. Biohazard, it was a train. Yeah, this mission was actually pretty good. A good way to show off the game. So, in this game, I'll jump in and show you how everything happens. Biohazard subject, yes. At novice difficulties, it's a little bit challenging, but it's not too hard. You'll see it as we move forward. So in the game, there's actually no locomotion at all. The game kind of plays on rails. You just teleport from point A to point B, and then you got to survive in that kind of area which you are. Kind of reminiscent of Article 1 that was released way back when. But in the game, no matter if you pull the grips, you generate weapons, you press the grip again, weapon's gone. Any buttons you press brings your weapons. You pull the triggers, you got kind of like these telekinetic things going on. Let's move out. Okay, mission starts. Like, this is what I mean by traveling. You point and you teleport there. Pull out your weapons. And there's actually like no movement at all. You don't move anywhere. So if you're gonna move, you gotta move in your play space so you could get behind cover. To reload your weapons, you just push up on the damn triggers, let go of your weapons, use this telekinetic push that actually slows everything down for you. There's other things you can use a telekinesis with. Oh, look at you. You can pick things up and you can throw them. And your guy's actually really resilient, so you're not going to die right away. But you definitely got to keep track of it, which I honestly don't know where the health is. That you reload or put it up on the thumbsticks. And again, you could pick things up and kind of like force throw them. Kind of like you're, you know, got powers. Oh, and look at the graphics. These graphics are really good in this game. I kind of like the way they did all the models.
This place gives me the creeps.
It sure does.
What are they?
Fully loaded.
Keep your eyes peeled, people.
Oh, you right there. Ooh.
Sensors picking up signals. Train number 1 is approaching. Left track.
Train one's approaching. Where you at?
Train number 1 clear. Move out.
Okay.
Yuhei! Beacon! Dead ahead! Look out!
Under fire! Heads down, people!
Dodge him. Okay. Yeah, so this game requires room scale. Requires a play space of decent size. Because if you don't have a large play space, you're going to find yourself standing in the line of fire, just dying, pretty much. So if you cannot move to get behind some cover, you're definitely gonna die.
Is it over? This way!
Okay, those were creepy.
Oh, these guys
Better
stink.
gun. Like I said, graphics look good. The game
Hostiles
is pretty
neutralized.
intense.
Returning to base.
This is just on novice. This is just the second mission. So I just want to give you a good look at that. So hopefully that was a good depiction of what this game is like. Because moving forward, it just gets harder. Graphically, it looks good. The gun shooting feels real good. When you use especially like the whole telekinetic laser little thing, when you slow down time and blow things up, it's fun. You have upgrades that you could unlock, which I didn't upgrade anything because I only played the second mission. Character models look good, graphics look good, pretty intense. Room scale kind of required. I mean, you could try just standing in one spot, but trust me, you're gonna die a lot, like I did the first mission until I started moving around and I started reaching the boundaries of my play space really quickly. And my play space is 10 by 10, so I have a lot of room in here, and I was reaching my boundaries. So it's definitely something to consider. If I was the devs, something I would ask for is maybe some locomotion if it's possible, but I believe the game was made to be on rails with the whole teleporting system, and it actually works pretty good if you have the space to play in it. Just like Article 1, the game was amazing. It was pretty much on rails where you could just teleport from A to B. You didn't have too many options during battle, but they did it well. It was perfectly executed, and this game is kind of executed the same way. So that was my really quick look at Metal Blitz. I enjoy it. I hope you do. As always, I love y'all. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.